It's 3 o'clock in the morning now. I'm just leaving the office. I live nearby, so sometimes I just come in at night to do some work. It's already 3, so time to go home and sleep. We had some interesting people today. Everybody's still around. We've done the main session and now everybody's just talking to everybody and getting to know each other.
Hi guys, welcome back to another episode with my face in it. I know it's not a pretty face, but I hope the content has been interesting so far. Today, let's talk about the art of networking. If you're an entrepreneur, you can't run away from networking. It is part and parcel of being an entrepreneur. You have to go out and meet people. But what is the art of networking? For someone like me, I came from a totally different industry and then I jumped into the creative industry. But I actually started as a remote sensing and GIS engineer. That's what I used to do. I used to go out into the jungle and do GPS surveys. I used to map coral reef. I used to generate 3D models. I basically used to make a lot of different kinds of maps using satellite imagery. That's what I studied for and that's what I used to do. But I wanted to become an entrepreneur and the clear choice was to start a design business because that was another skill that I already had. All I had was a laptop, my last drawn salary, I quit my job and became an entrepreneur. That's another story, but the point is for someone like me who come from a totally different background without any kind of contact, now how do I go get clients? Or how do I make friends in the industry? I was like blank, right? As a freelancer, it was easy. I used to get projects from friends and family, but eventually I had to grow. And I can't just keep depending on friends and family. Naturally, I went on Facebook, I started joining a lot of groups, I started attending all these events, all these networking events. I have met a lot of interesting people over the years. I run a networking event as well, the Open Coffee Club KL, which I've been hosting since 2010. So this is where I've met friends, I've met clients, I've met partners, I've met investors, I've met people who I can introduce to other people. So personally, I think I've been quite successful when it comes to networking. It may not be easy for everyone. You can't just go and put your face in front of someone's face and expect them to be interested in you. And this is also something that people ask me. When I mentor startups, I mentor young entrepreneurs, they usually ask me how to get networking right. How to go to a networking event and be noticed. Well, there's no template to it. It's not like step 1, step 2. We're not baking a cake here. There's no template to it. There's no recipe to it. But there are some things that you can learn. These will be more like tips. So the art of networking. This is not the only thing you can do. Everyone have their own style, but these are some tips that you can probably follow to make your networking a bit better. Alright, so let's start with number 1. Always bring business cards. If you want to be an entrepreneur, you need to have business cards. I know now you can add people on social media instantly, or you have all these digital e-cards, but there's nothing quite like handing over a proper printed business card. It kind of signals that you're serious about this, that you really want to do business. And that's very important, you know, going out there, telling people that you are serious about the business that you're doing. People want to meet other people who are serious about what they're doing. You know, if someone thinks that you're not very serious about what you're doing, they probably don't want to do anything with you. Number 2, don't talk too much. I know a lot of people who attend networking events and then they tend to talk too much. They talk too much about themselves, promote your own business or your skills and your talents. But when you're at an event, and you're meeting someone new, start listening to what they have to say. Try to balance between the things that you want to say about yourself and also listening to other people. Because if you're only interested in talking about yourself, other people may not be interested in you. This will make people feel a bit more comfortable to be around you and they probably want to get to know you better. Number 3, be genuinely interested in people. Don't be fake. If you're fake, people will see it in your face, right? You have to be genuinely interested in people because if you want people to get to know you, you must also be genuine about getting to know other people. I've met people who go like, hi, I'm into social media marketing. Dude, I'm into social media marketing as well. So what's so special about you? You know, I want to get to know you. We can probably do business together. We can probably share knowledge. But if you're going to just throw a name card and just walk away, why the arrogance? You don't need to be arrogant. You want to get to know someone. You want that person to get to know you. Arrogance has no place in networking. Even if you're very successful, you want people to like you. That's the whole idea, right? If you're out at a networking event, you want people to come and talk to you. You want people to get to know you. You have to be humble. You can't just be cocky and walk around and expect everybody to like you. It might work for some people, but I will not recommend that. Number 4, someone you meet today might find you useful 2 years down the road. So don't expect instant results. But sometimes you might get lucky. Today you meet someone, 2 days later they'll call you and say, hey, I need to do a project. Hey, I need you for something. Hey, I need a quotation. Sometimes even I get lucky, but usually networking is a long-term game. You want to go out, meet as many people, make sure people know who you are, what you do, and whenever they need something, you hope that they'll remember you. I want everyone to know that I make websites, I make apps, I do social media marketing, I can do video production, I can do photography, and I hope that at some point in the future, when they need those services, they will remember my name. That's the whole idea. I don't expect instant results. I don't expect to meet someone today and then get a project tomorrow. I don't expect to do business with everyone that I meet. Sometimes I just need friends. The person you're meeting or you're talking to may not need your services or may not want to do any business with you, but maybe they have a friend or they have someone else, they have a contact that may need your services. Then you get that referral business. So networking is not a very black and white thing. It's very subjective. The whole idea is to go out there and present yourself well so that people know who you are, what you do, and they think you're a decent person. So whether they want to do business with you or they want to introduce you to someone else or recommend you to someone else, all that you never know. When it happens, it happens. Opportunities, projects, business will not just fall on your lap. So you have to go out and network, meet people, spread the word. The more people you meet, the higher your chances of getting new business, the higher your chances of getting new clients, and that's how you get into places. Unless you come from a very privileged background, your parents have already built those network for you, and your daddy and mommy can just make some phone calls and get you some projects, get you some big clients. That's fine. You have the privilege, make that work for you. But if you don't, if you're someone like me who don't come from any kind of privilege, you have to go out and do this yourself. Networking is a great way to get new clients. There's so many ways to promote your services, but there's nothing like meeting someone face to face and convincing them to do business with you. Right, number 5, Malaysians love food. I'm sure this also applies to other people, but since I'm Malaysian, I'm very much focused on how I do things. People around me love food. So buy someone a drink, buy someone coffee, buy someone teh tarik, buy someone a meal. If you belanja someone makan, chances are they're going to remember you for a long time. That's also a great way to make new friends. Bonus tip, try not to be creepy. So when you're out at an event in a public place, try your best not to look creepy. You can try your best to avoid doing things that make you feel creepy. Sometimes it's just body language, the way you speak, the way you say certain words, jokes that you can avoid, maybe certain terms that you can avoid using. You can easily Google this up. There are a lot of tips on how to avoid being creepy. So the moment people feel kind of uncomfortable when you're around, everything else is going to fail. As long as you look friendly, you look approachable, you smile a lot, these things are basic. I didn't even include it in the list, things like smiling and looking friendly. I think that one everyone should already know. But if you didn't, yes, always smile. Big smiles are very important. Kind of balance it. Don't always go out with a big smile and look like a joker. Kind of balance it. Have those big smiles, have some laughs, have some softer smiles. You have to mix it up a bit and try to look as friendly as possible. Try to be approachable. These are just some very random tips that you can follow. Maybe you'll meet more friends. You'll probably get some clients. Or generally people might just think you're a cool guy. Worst case scenario, probably get some new friends on Facebook. Unboxing time. I got a new package that came in today, so let's check out what we have. Probably one of those tripods that I bought. That's my new mini tripod. Well, I don't really know how to pronounce this brand. I have a few items with this brand. Until now, I don't know how to pronounce it. So I'm just gonna say Endeavour. It was very cheap on Lazada, so I decided to get it. I want to replace the current tripod I have for my handheld camera. It's a very solid metal tripod. It's not plastic. It definitely feels more solid than the one I have now. It also has a release plate, so that's cool. I don't have to keep screwing and unscrewing all the time. I can just take it out and just lock it back in. It has a nice ball head. Oh, that's nice. That's very fluid, very smooth. Nice ball head that I can just lock in place. Can I turn this? So I can also do some panning. That's nice. I like that. So the only downside is I can't extend it. Anyway, when I extend the mini tripod, it becomes a bit wobbly because of the weight of the camera. So I guess this will work. Under 100 ringgit, I guess that's a good choice. It feels very solid. I'm actually very impressed with how solid it feels. And metal tripods are always better than plastic tripods. Plastic tripods tend to become loose and wobbly after a while. Surprisingly light. It's actually not very heavy. It's very light. So hopefully this will be my main mini tripod from now on. All right. Feels like a great buy. It's only one parcel for today. I think I have a few more parcels coming in soon. So let's do more unboxing soon. So good luck. Thank you for watching this video. If you like the video, hit that like button, and if you haven't subscribed to the channel, please subscribe to the channel. If you like these videos, please share the videos on your social media as well. If you have any questions, you can always just drop a comment below and I'll try my best to answer them. Thank you so much for watching this video. Till I see you in another video. Bye bye.